Hello classic TV fans. Welcome back to Star X Bomb. Today, we're taking a look back at the beloved 1989 teen sitcom, Saved by the Bell. Ever wondered what happened to Zach, Kelly, Slater, and the rest of the Bayside crew? Check out the full cast, how they've changed, and where they are in 2025. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and let's reminisce. Mario Lopez was born on October 10, 1973, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1989 as A.C. Slater at just 16 years old. Bursting onto the screen with charm and athletic charisma, he quickly became a teen heartthrob. As of 2025, Mario Lopez is 51 years old and remains active in television, hosting shows like Access Hollywood and Extra, while also producing and acting. He has never stepped far from the spotlight, maintaining a clean, drama-free image throughout his long-standing career. From teen idol to seasoned media figure, Lopez's journey reflects resilience, evolution, and enduring star power. Mark Paul Gosseller was born on March 1, 1974, and stepped into the iconic role of Zack Morris in Saved by the Bell in 1989 at the age of 15. His portrayal of the witty, mischievous teen made him a pop culture icon of the 90s. As of 2025, Gosseller is 51 years old and continues to work actively in television, starring in shows like Franklin and Bash and Mixed Dish. His career showcases a successful transition from child star to seasoned actor. With charisma that never faded, Gosseller remains a nostalgic yet relevant figure in Hollywood's evolving landscape. Dustin Diamond was born on January 7, 1977, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1989 as Samuel Screech Powers at just 12 years old. Known for his quirky humor and lovable awkwardness, he became a defining comedic force of the series. Tragically, Dustin Diamond passed away from stage 4 lung cancer on February 1, 2021, at the age of 44. Though his later life was marked by controversy and personal struggles, his early career left a memorable mark on a generation of fans. His legacy as the heart of Bayside High lives on through the laughter he inspired. Lark Voorhies was born on March 25, 1974, and began portraying Lisa Turtle in Saved by the Bell in 1989 when she was 15 years old. With style, confidence, and sharp comedic timing, she became a beloved fashion icon of the show. As of 2025, Lark Voorhies is 51 years old and still alive, though she has largely stepped away from acting in recent years. She has spoken openly about her mental health struggles, showing strength and vulnerability off-screen. Once the queen of Bayside High's hallways, her story is one of grace, resilience, and quiet perseverance beyond the spotlight. Dennis Haskins was born on November 18, 1950, and began playing the lovable principal Mr. Richard Belding in Saved by the Bell in 1989 at the age of 38. His mix of authority and goofiness made him a fan favorite and a memorable TV educator. As of 2025, Dennis Haskins is 74 years old and still living, occasionally appearing at fan conventions and reunions. Though his career after the show was relatively low-key, his role as Mr. Belding became iconic in pop culture. His legacy stands as the heartwarming, goofy guardian of Bayside's wildest teen adventures. Tiffany Theon was born on January 23, 1974, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1989 as Kelly Kapowski at the age of 15. Her girl-next-door charm and radiant screen presence made her one of the most adored teen idols of the 90s. As of 2025, Tiffany Theon is 51 years old and continues to thrive in Hollywood, with roles in shows like Beverly Hills, 90210, White Collar, and various cooking and lifestyle projects. Her career beautifully evolved from teen sweetheart to sophisticated star. She remains a timeless symbol of elegance and authenticity in the entertainment world. Elizabeth Berkeley was born on July 28, 1972, and took on the role of Jessie Spano in Saved by the Bell in 1989 at 17 years old. Known for portraying the intelligent and fiercely opinionated feminist of Bayside High, she stood out with bold performances. As of 2025, Elizabeth Berkeley is 52 years old and continues to be active in both acting and advocacy, including her return in the Saved by the Bell reboot. Her post-show career included dramatic roles like in Showgirls, showcasing her range. Passionate and fearless, Berkeley carved her path with courage and individuality. Ed Alonzo was born on July 26, 1968, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1989 as Max, the quirky magician and diner owner, at the age of 21. Blending comedy and magic, he brought a whimsical energy to the show that made him unforgettable. As of 2025, Alonzo is 56 years old and still very much alive, continuing to amaze audiences with his magic performances around the world. Beyond acting, he's known for designing illusions for stars like Britney Spears and Michael Jackson. A true showman, Alonzo turned every stage into a place of wonder and laughter. Lyanna Creel was born on August 27, 1970, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1992 as Tori Scott at the age of 22 during the show's final season. Her character brought a rebellious edge and fresh energy to the Bayside crew. As of 2025, Lyanna Creel is 54 years old and still alive, though she transitioned away from acting years ago. She found success behind the camera as a filmmaker, producer, and photographer. With creative drive and a passion for storytelling, Creel reinvented herself beyond the screen, proving that reinvention can be just as powerful as fame. Froman was born on December 16, 1962, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1989 as Ox, the lovable but dim-witted jock, at the age of 26. His comedic timing and physical humor made Ox a fan-favorite supporting character throughout the show's run. As of 2025, Froman is 62 years old and still alive, having remained active in smaller television roles and indie film appearances over the years. While he never reached leading man status, his unique presence left a lasting impression. From background laughs to cult recognition, Froman carved out his own niche in pop culture history. Leah Ramini was born on June 15, 1970, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1991 as Stacey Carosi at the age of 21 during the show's summer episodes. Her confident, no-nonsense attitude brought a refreshing dynamic opposite Zack Morris. As of 2025, Leah Ramini is 55 years old and still alive, widely recognized for her role in The King of Queens and her outspoken activism against Scientology. She's become a powerful voice in Hollywood, balancing acting with bold advocacy. Ramini's journey reflects strength, transformation, and a fearless commitment to truth both on and off the screen. Ernie Sabella was born on September 19, 1949, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1991 as Lyanna Creel, the grumpy yet lovable manager of the Malibu Sands Beach Resort, at the age of 41. Known for his booming voice and comedic charm, he's best recognized as the voice of Pumbaa in Disney's The Lion King. As of 2025, Ernie Sabella is 75 years old and still alive, occasionally lending his voice to animated projects and making nostalgic guest appearances. His blend of humor and heart gave life to every role, each performance a warm reminder of his timeless talent. Tori Spelling was born on May 16, 1973, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in the early 90s as Violet Bickerstaff, the sweet and nerdy love interest of Screech, at around 17 years old. Coming from a Hollywood legacy as the daughter of producer Aaron Spelling, she later rose to fame with her breakout role in Beverly Hills 90210. As of 2025, Tori Spelling is 52 years old and still alive, active in reality TV, writing, and entrepreneurial ventures. Her journey from sitcom guest star to tabloid staple and media personality reflects both the perks and pressures of growing up in the spotlight. Mark Blankfield was born on May 8, 1950, and joined Saved by the Bell in 1991 as James, the hilariously theatrical waiter who helped Zack with his wild schemes, at the age of 41. Already known for his sketch comedy work on Fridays and his role in Young Doctors in Love, Blankfield brought eccentric energy and perfect comedic timing to every scene. As of 2025, he is 75 years old and still alive, though he has kept a lower profile in recent years. A master of physical comedy, Blankfield remains a hidden gem in television's golden age of laughs. Patrick Muldoon was born on September 27, 1968, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in the early 1990s as Jeffrey Hunter, Kelly Kapowski's college boyfriend, at around 22 years old. His striking looks and charm helped him land major roles afterward, including in Melrose Place and Starship Troopers. As of 2025, Patrick Muldoon is 56 years old and still alive, continuing to act in television movies and independent films. With a steady career built on versatility and presence, Muldoon remains a familiar face whose early Bayside days marked the start of a durable Hollywood journey. Soleil Moon Frye was born on August 6, 1976, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1990 as Robin, a gold-digging girlfriend of Screech, at just 14 years old. Already famous for her role as Punky Brewster, she brought charm and attitude to her brief but memorable guest appearance. As of 2025, Soleil Moon Frye is 48 years old and still alive, active as an actress, director, and documentary filmmaker. She has also been an advocate for mental health and parenting awareness. From child star to thoughtful storyteller, Fry continues to evolve with grace and creative spirit. Carol Lawrence was born on September 5, 1932, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1990 as Miss Wentworth, the charismatic and enthusiastic teacher, at the age of 58. Best known for originating the role of Maria in the Broadway classic West Side Story, her stage career was legendary before her TV guest roles. As of 2025, Carol Lawrence is 92 years old and still alive, though she has largely retired from performing. Her contribution to theater and occasional television work like Saved by the Bell reflect a career built on elegance, passion, and timeless talent that transcended generations. Ruth Buzzy was born on July 24, 1936, and appeared in Saved by the Bell in the early 90s as Roberta Powers, Screech's eccentric and overprotective mother, at around 55 years old. A beloved comedic actress, she rose to fame on the sketch comedy show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, earning acclaim for her quirky characters and impeccable timing. Sadly, Ruth Buzzy passed away on July 17, 2024, just 1 week before her 88th birthday, due to complications from a series of strokes. Her legacy lives on through decades of laughter, each role infused with charm, wit, and unforgettable flair. And here we are, the stars of Saved by the Bell, then and now. If you enjoyed this time travel, be sure to like, subscribe to Star X Bomb, and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of the past. Thanks for watching. Until next time, classics.